Today's lecture of PD, okay, I will be doing this method of grouping dx upon 1 is equal to dy upon 1 is equal to dz upon 1. So this is very simple one problem I have taken, which is very, but before that you all have to note this, right? Method of grouping dx upon p. Now if it is in this form, dx upon p is equal to dy upon q is equal to dz upon r. Now take this as 1, okay. Now you all have to take this as 1. Now in these what you all have to do is solve any of these two, okay. Whether it is dx upon p is equal to dy upon q. First two you all can take, or you all can take first and the last one, that is dx upon p is equal to dz upon r, comma dy upon q is equal to dz upon r, or else you all can take this. Now from these three you all can take any two equation and start solving, okay. So solve any of these two, we get u is equal to c1 and v is equal to c2. So phi of c1 comma c2 is equal to what? 0. So let me take that problem first. Solve dx upon 1 is equal to dy upon 1 is equal to dz upon 1. Now you will have to consider any of the two, okay. So I will consider this dx upon 1 is equal to dy upon 1. First two I will consider. Then this is nothing but dx is equal to dy, right? Dx is equal to dy. Now we have to integrate this, okay. Now what I have to do is I have to integrate, okay. I have to integrate this. So if I integrate this, what I am going to get? If I integrate on both the side, x is equal to, this is nothing but derivative will go, right? X is equal to y plus some constant, which implies if I take this y to this side, the other side, what I am going to get? X minus y is equal to c1. So this implies x minus y is equal to c1. So I got the value of c1. Now I want the value of c2. Now I have taken this to this thing, second last, okay. Dy upon y is equal to dz upon 1. Now this is nothing but what it is? Dy is equal to dz, right? Then what I have to do is I have to integrate this. So integral of dy is equal to integral of dz. So this is nothing but y. Derivative will go when you integrate, okay. Now this is equal to z plus some constant c2. Now this is what? Now this implies what? Y minus. If I take this z other side, it will become minus, right? Here it is positive z. If I take it to the other side, it will become minus z, negative, which is equal to c2. So I got a value of c1 and c2. Now phi of c1 comma c2 is equal to 0. This I have taken from here, right? From the working rule. So what is my c1 here? c1 is nothing but x minus y. So I have plugged the value over here, x minus y, comma what is your c2? Y minus z is equal to 0 as it is, okay. So with this, this is very simple. This method is very simple, grouping method. Next I will be giving you all the method of multipliers. I hope you all have understood today's lecture of method of grouping, and thanks for watching.